Hello, I'm ZG, and this is my video for the Apple case write-up. Um, I am a pretty decent Apple customer. I've owned the first iPod, the iPod Mini, the iPod Nano, uh, and the iPhone 4, and currently the 5. My family has owned the the Shuffle, the Mini, the Nano as well, and the iPad. I think the iPad too. Overall, I'm very satisfied with Apple products. They're simple, they're very easy to use, and I think for example, the iPhone having one button for the home page and one button for the lock screen is so simple and incredibly easy to use. And I think it appeals to a lot more consumers because it is so simple. Because they don't have to get confused with too many buttons and too many features. Same thing with the iPod, which just had the spinning wheel and included the play, the go forward, go backward, the pause, all on that one little wheel. And I think that was just very uh, well designed and innovative. Um, I think Apple products are really good in the sense that they all share same platform, the Mac OS. So, if you have an iPod, if you have an iPhone, an iPad, and a Mac or an iMac, you could all have really easy integration and synchronization between your devices just because they run on similar OS. Now, that's not to say that if you have a Windows, it's not easy, but it's good that all their devices are running on the similar platforms. However, I feel like personally, I think Apple's really bogged down with making money. Their new generation releases are all pretty much very similar to each other. There aren't that many changes in between generations, for example, between the iPhone 4 and the 4S, the 4S and the 5, and the 5 and the 5S/C. I don't think there's that many differences. And I think they're mostly making changes in aesthetics, which is a design focus, and they're making software updates. But for hardware, it seems to be pretty much the same. There aren't many updates, and if there are for a year, the amount they're rolling out per year is not that significant. So, which is why it feels like they're just trying to make as much money as they can per release per year. The same thing with the iPad. The iPad 3, it did come with a Retina display, but that made the iPad 3 significantly larger than the iPad 2, which kind of paved the way for the iPad mini, or the iPad Air, because relatively to the iPad 3, the iPad Air is tiny, but compared to the first generation iPad, it's not that much bigger. So it just feels like they're trying to release as many products that are so similar to each other to just kind of make more money from consumers who just want Apple products. But overall, the performance, I can't complain about it. I think it's really good. I think they've done a really good job marketing Apple products to be cool and hip. And I think it's because it's so simple that it can appeal to so many people and appeal to the masses that it just kind of garnered a lot of attention and popularity that way. So people have respect and recognition with the Apple brand, so they'll continue buying Apple products because they have that trust in the company.